I think that I accidentally just broke the law, because it feels like I'm going more than 10 miles an hour. We'll hop over. Woo. No paintballing, no archery, no littering, which is great, no dumping, no golf or tree cutting. I don't know where that comes in. It doesn't look like it's very golfy to me, but hey, whatever. This is the one I have got a problem with. Bicycles restricted to 10 miles an hour. I don't want to be a rule breaker, but 10 miles an hour. Bicycles restricted to 10 miles an hour. Did I get that right?
So one of my goals today in my ride is to practice my uphill technical climbing. And one of the reasons why I chose this trail is at the very top of Barrel Row, excuse me, there is a rock garden that I've had a very difficult time cleaning the entire one. So I'm going to take some time and session it today and see if I can get some progression.
I just walked up here and looked, and it actually looks like there's a couple different options for lines. Like this is one that I had never tried before, and it's so fun. There's one off to my right there that looks like it's got a really steep roll into. So far so good. You want to make sure that you're in a comfortable gear to pedal over some of this stuff when they get to the harder technical area, like, which to me it's always been, technical climbing has always been my issue. And see that I hit a pedal strike and lost all my momentum. So I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to try again. This area looks like the toughest part right here to get up and over, and I think I'm going to try that again. Gonna try not to let it catch me off guard this time, and there we go. Ratchet turn there, and then up and over. Ah, son of a gun. That's why you gotta practice. Think you're there and you're not. That seems to be the hardest section. So when I was coming my way back, I saw another line that looks very intriguing. So to keep me from being too bored, I think I'd try another line. And this one is, wow, that's a little scarier than I want to do. All right, so take 3. I had one of my subscribers and friends send me a note today after my flying monkey, and he said, discretion is the better part of valor. So that's for you, Marvin. I'm just being valorful. That's a word. So I'm going to try and keep my momentum a little bit more this time. I noticed when I was coming my way back that there was a option to go more left up here, which looks like it's got less pedal strike capabilities. Yeah, here we go. So if I can get my speed here, I should be able to get up and over. Yeah, here we go. Now I think it's just pedal out. Yeah. So I recently watched a video, and I'll link it here, from the Crashing Dad, who lives in, I believe, Fruita, Colorado, or somewhere in Colorado. And one of the things that he talked about was how to get better as a mountain biker. And that was one of the points that he made, was to stop and session an area over and over So one of my goals for the 2020 is to learn how to climb technical stuff better. Seems I'll get some momentum going and I'll get a pedal strike and I'll stop, I'll give up. Sometimes I look at the grand, ginormous part of it instead of foot by foot. So taking it one step at a time, one pedal at a time. I'm really working on my ratcheting skills, my track stand skills. You can do that in your driveway at home. And eventually, I think I'll be able to reach those goals and the technical climbs won't slow me down. But shout out to the Crashing Dad. Thanks for the advice. And I'm gonna steal it and I'm gonna share it. Let's session this thing one more time. Again, I wanna see if I can clean it all the way to the end. Last time I came, oh, I would say 95% of the way. Just maybe another 30, 40 feet to really call it clean. So that's the goal. Always set a goal, and then if you don't hit it, reset it, go after it again. That's really steep right there, by the way, in case you didn't know. The GoPro lies, tells everything's a little easier than it is. All right, so and I had a dab, so what do? Start over. So some of you might be like good old Allen Iverson when he went on his rant about practice. Practice? We're talking about practice, man. Here we go. Practice. We're talking about practice, man. AKA, gonna session some more.
We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice. I know.
Ha-ha. Yeah. If practice was that fun, I'd practice every day. Okay, good. So far, so good. Gonna go up to one more notch on the pedal strokes so I can get up and over this. Yeah. Accomplished. Mission accomplished. Practice, practice, practice. Pays off. Yeah. Pedal strikes are just part of the game. Ratchet my way up that, and then the last spot. Oh, too narrow, too tired. Anyway, that concludes my practice of the rock garden. Whew. Progression was made. And with another quick ride, did barrel roll, and it's part of the Santa Clara trail system. Key things I want to talk about today, what I did and what I hope to encourage you to do is to try and get better, is the session. Sessioning, again, is taking one area that you have a struggle with and continue to try it and try it and try it until you can actually clean it or get better or come close to cleaning it. And that's what I did today. So I really enjoy the progression of mountain biking and getting better. I mentioned earlier that I was a golf professional in an earlier life, and that was the thing I loved about golf, was there was always that curve. You start out, you make your first bogey, and then wow, you make your first par, and then you make your first birdie, and then you make your first eagle. Next thing you know, you're putting it all together to create a great golf game. It's the same thing with mountain biking. You clear your first rock pile, or you make your first downhill technical descent, or you jump your first gap, which we did earlier. You know, when I turned 50, I was jumping gaps on my birthday. You know, all those things combined give you an all-out mountain biking game. So as much as I hate practice, get out there and practice, enjoy it, make it fun, and don't be afraid to go ride by yourself and just try, practice and try. You know, and if you got good friends that ride with you, they'll stop and they'll session it with you as well. Nobody really cares if you made it up that section or made it over that jump or anything. You know, nobody cares. They're all looking at their own rides. But I think inside, it's always nice to have a little bit of self-pride in increasing your capabilities. So thanks for watching today, and I'll catch you on the next ride. Just a quick reminder, get off the couch, get out and ride.